probably tell where we are right now by the floor alone, but we are in Best Buy, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 with one copy of the 4K left, so it's a nice looking slipcover, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tempted to pick it up, honestly, since it is the last copy, so put that in there for now. We have the regular Blu-ray, and of course the Steelbook is completely sold out, but that's okay, because I got it already, so I will show you that at the end of the video. Rocket Raccoon, it's his movie, man. There's Groot, and then there's the thing on the top there. A couple of the other new releases here, the new Disney 100 Steelbooks, Frozen and Beauty and the Beast. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I already have the Steelbook on Blu-ray, but not the 4K, which is fine. I have the Blu-ray one, I don't need the 4K one. So let's see what else is here. Here's the other one I was looking for, and once again, last copy, The Big Lebowski. So that's coming with me. Two Guns, not a big fan of that movie, even though it's got Denzel and Mark Wahlberg. I like those actors, I just don't like them in this movie. We got all the Mission Impossibles here, 65, Vacation. Sisu's still here. I keep thinking I want to get this movie, but I think I'm going to hold off for now. So let's go to the new release section and see what they got. Another new release this week, About My Father with Sebastian Maniscalco and Robert De Niro. Had no real interest in watching it, honestly. A lot of the same stuff from last week. Ninja Turtles. New movies all out now. I'm getting ready to see that a little bit. Here's the other new Steelbook this week from the Disney 100 set, Cinderella. And you actually have the 4K version here, which I've had this for a while now. I bought it from the Disney Movie Club. Actually, I bought it off of eBay. It came from the Disney Movie Club, and this is pretty much the same version. 23 bucks though, is not too bad for that. Looking around here to see what else they got. I've got pretty much everything I need, so Bob's Burgers movie, $12.99. I think I'm set. I think I have everything I need here. And there they all are. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. Soon, fellas. I'll see you very soon. Check the little 4K section over here. You never know. You could find something here. We got 65, All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Black Widow, Black Adam, Batman, Death on the Nile, Doctor Strange, Dune, Elvis, Halloween Kills, or Halloween Ends, I should say. Anything over here? Enter Tomorrow, Lost Boys, Moonfall, Nope, Northman, No Way Home, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nah, pretty much got everything I want, so I think we're good. And just like that, happy Saturday, everybody. As you can tell, I was just in Best Buy, and I grabbed a couple of things. You saw a couple of things I bought. I bought something else, and I'll show you that in just a second here, and I'll tell you what we're going to be doing today. So, I'll see you in a little bit. So like I said, I did pick up a couple of things inside of Best Buy. So you saw I picked up The Big Lebowski, which is, I said it yesterday in my Time About the Movies episode, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. I mean, I love this movie so much. I had to get the Steelbook. It said there was two yesterday, last night when I looked, but there was only one that I saw, so I got pretty lucky. So I got the last copy here, and I already own multiple copies of this, but not on a Steelbook like this. This is a really cool-looking Steelbook for the 25th anniversary. I'm really looking forward to watching this movie again. Like I said yesterday, it's one of the most quotable movies ever. It's one of the funniest movies ever. The Fargo may be the Coen brothers' masterpiece, but this is a damn good movie. This is the one I watch all the time. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, so I'm really happy that I got my hands on this. And then, of course, the big new release of the weekend, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The big new release of the week, I should say, on video Blu-ray. I got the 4K version of this really sleek, sexy-looking steel Blu-ray. I don't like to say that, but this is a really nice looking, bottom line, this is a nice looking Blu-ray set. I mean, this is a really cool looking Blu-ray set, 4K set. Just so nice. It really is the texture here is really good. The white background actually works very nicely here. And I freaking love this movie, man. I love this movie so much that I actually bought multiple copies of it. I have the steelbook at home. I bought a Disney Movie Club exclusive version of this, what I'll show you in just a little bit. But it's a movie so good that you can't just buy one version of it. Oh, no, 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 no. It's so good, you gotta buy it again. So I bought this, I bought the regular Blu-ray version. I figured, why not? I love this movie enough, I love these characters enough. I have multiple copies of the other Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so I figure, what the hell, I'll get this. And mostly for the digital code, because the Disney Movie Club exclusive that I have for the Blu-ray DVD set does not have the digital code with it, but like I said, I'll show you that later on, but I had to pick this one up. You know, I love these characters so much, I love this trilogy so much. This is probably one of my favorite trilogies, honestly, from the MCU. I mean, this is these movies are a ton of fun. This may not have been the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but it kind of felt like the same way when you saw Back to the Future Part 3. You saw how that ended and the emotional aspect to it. It just works so well here. And Rocket Raccoon, like I said, this is his movie. He controls this movie, and he just works it so well. And, yeah. So I picked this up, and that's the big new release I picked up this weekend. So yeah, I got the Guardians movies I wanted to get. I got the Blu-ray, the 4K, the Steelbook, the Disney Movie Club exclusive. I'll show you all that once we get back home. But of course, today is also a movie day, and just 2 weeks after we have Barbenheimer, we have Turtleadon. That's never going to catch on, but we do have two movies to see today: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and then Meg 2: The Trench. So I'm really looking forward to checking both of those movies out. I like the first Meg a lot. I love the Ninja Turtles, so I'm really excited to see those movies. So I'm definitely looking forward to those, and we're going to get to those in just a little bit, but we still have a little bit of time, so let's go ahead and move on to our next stop. It's getting closer. We're only a couple of days away from the start of Steelers preseason. Well, the NFL preseason began on Thursday, but Steelers play their first game, I think, Friday night, so I'm really looking forward to that. Hope for the best this year. Hope for the best. How you doing, George? I see you got yourself a little drink there. It's funny, I don't know how you're able to get up. You don't have any legs or arms, so I don't know how the hell you got that, but I'm not going to question it. On to our next stop for the day, Barnes & Noble. Let's go inside and see what they got. Big 50% off sale now on our videos titles. Which means I could get Waterworld. I don't know if I'm going to, but Hugo, Fighting Back. What's this? Blood and Money. Cruising. Here's this display for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Got the 4K, the cassette tape I got last week. DVD, Blu-ray. Pretty much the same stuff on the bottom too. That's one I gotta remember to get next time when the next Criterion sale happens. That's one I really want to see, Blowout. John Travolta and Nancy Allen, directed by Brian De Palma. That's one I really want to check out. I should have gotten it the last time they had the sale going on. I completely forgot about it, but that's something I gotta remember for next time. Rest in peace, Paul Reubens. You have another Paul Reubens movie here, Flight of the Navigator. He's the voice of the ship. I remember seeing this a long time ago. I haven't seen it since then. $6.99, it might be tempting, honestly. Outsiders. Great, underrated Francis Ford Coppola movie. Francis Ford Coppola made a lot of good movies in the 80s that not a lot of people really talk about. This is probably one of the more popular ones, but that's a great film. I just saw Nostalgia Critic did a review for The Truman Show this week, and I haven't been able to find the 4K for this. I really want to watch this again, but I want to see if I can find it with the 4K Blu-ray combo pack. I have to look around for that. What else do we got over here? There's a good underrated movie regarding Henry with Harrison Ford and Annette Bening. It's J.J. Abrams that wrote this. Harrison Ford's really good in the movie. The movie itself, Not so much, but I'd say watch it just for Ford's performance in this alone. I think it's actually pretty good. Saw this one a couple weeks ago, which is these movies are surprisingly not terrible. I mean, the first two, the first one I think is a good movie. The second one, it is what it is, and then this third one here is actually kind of a thing. It's kind of like a male equivalent to something like Footloose in a way, sort of. But I was surprised I didn't hate it. Alright, so I was taking another look at Evil Dead Rise again, which I want to wait to see if I can get the steelbook for this. However, I did find this. This is the first time I'm seeing this here. The Scream Factory edition of Evil Dead on 4K. And, oh, it is just the 4K version of it, which... Okay, that may change my decision here, but I was going to get this. And I wanted to try to get all the Evil Dead steelbooks, because I have the ones for Evil Dead 1 and 2, and then Army of Darkness. I have the 2 steelbooks for that. But I was thinking about getting this, but I think it is just the 4K version. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is just the 4K version, so that might change my plan a little bit here. But it's here for $37, plus 30% off, plus my 10% discount. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. I still want to get this one, but I want to wait to see if I can get that steelbook for it. It's going now for $90 online, so I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off on this one here, but I know I'm probably never going to be able to get the steelbook for this one, because it goes for like $230 on Mercari and like $100 on eBay. It's just like I'm never going to spend a whole lot of money on a steelbook for that, but still have to figure out what I want to do here. So I just saw these here. I wanted to talk about these real quick. So I could just buy Smokey and the Bandit for $10, or I could just buy 7 Smokey and the Bandit movies for the same price. What sense does that make? Alright, nothing in Barnes & Noble. I kind of figured I wasn't going to find anything in there, but, you know, you can't win them all, so let's go ahead and move on to our next stop, which is probably going to be the movie theater.
Surprised, aren't you?
That thing is pretty awesome, and I kind of want it. I don't know if I want to spend $140 on it, but I feel like I need to have that this holiday season. I was just in the Hallmark search, you can probably tell, but they have a lot of good ornaments. They had Animaniacs, you saw that one. They had Encanto. They had Najee Harris. They had a really cool Oliver and Company one for the 35th anniversary. I'm going to get some of them at some point, and I might maybe try to get that Jack Skellington thing. I don't know if I want to spend $140 on that, though. Let's get it from this angle. I haven't gotten it from this angle in a while. Time to head inside for my double feature. Ninja Turtles followed by the Meg 2. This will also be the same theater I'll go into when Meg 2 starts. Yeah, I told you that it was in the same XD theater as the Ninja Turtles, but that turned out not to be the case. That was actually for another movie. But I did show you there that I did go see Meg 2, even though they didn't change the time on that. It was right after I got out of Ninja Turtles that I actually saw the Meg 2, and definitely a difference in quality compared to the Ninja Turtles. But I'll eventually get into that into another video. But as you can see, I'm back home now, and we have some stuff to show you, including this little puppy right here. If I can grab it, there we go. this beauty right here, and I'm going to actually open this up on camera for you, so give me 1 second. Alright, so let's open this puppy up. And I'm hoping that this is the last bag I was looking to get from Comic-Con. Alright. So that's what it looks like from here. Let's see if this is... I can already tell this isn't it. This is actually a second bag that I got because I didn't know if I was going to get the other Bob's Burgers bag that I already showed off on last week's video. And so I already went on eBay and did a winning bid on this one, did an auction on this one, and I won. I only paid $12 for this, so yeah, I've got a second Bob's Burgers bag here, and I'm still waiting for that Simpsons one to get here. So hopefully it will get here within the next week or so. If not by the end of this week, it'll definitely be in the next video that comes after that, the next Movie Stop episode I do. But yeah, I have another Bob's Burgers bag, and more than likely I'm probably going to sell this one since I already have one of these. So, like I said, $12 for this wasn't too bad, though. I could have been a whole lot worse. So that was kind of a downer. That was kind of a disappointment. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff I got over the week. And the big question, of course, is where to start, because we have a lot to get into here. So I might as well go ahead and start off with the one thing that I told you I was going to get last week. And it finally came in the mail this week. It actually came in on Monday, actually. And that is the Venture Brothers movie. The Venture Brothers, Radiant is the Blood of the Baboon Heart. Because it feels like one of those titles that you got to read in like an accent, like the one I talked about several months ago. The Man Who Killed Hitler in the Bigfoot, that type of thing. Like, I don't know why you would do that, but I did it anyway. So yeah, I got this. And this does come with a poster inside of it. Which is basically this cover right here. That's this right here. And, actually, I'm trying to remember, did this... Yeah, the digital code was taken out of here. That's why it was only $14, because the digital code was taken out of it, which I'm fine with. I mean, I never usually use the digital code anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But, this can go right next to the Venture Brothers Complete Series set that I have over here, and I'll show you that right now. So there you go. Now I have the entire Venture Brothers collection right here, the complete series as well as the movie. And I don't think I'm going to get the Metalocalypse set. I think Metalocalypse has a movie coming out next week, not this week, coming up, but the week after that on Blu-ray. And I've never been a real Metalocalypse fan, so I have no real reason to pick it up. But I have that. I have the Venture Brothers, and I have the Aqua Teen Hunger Force one that came out last year. So I'm good on that front. Moving on to the next thing I have here, with the new Ninja Turtles movie coming out this week. I figure why not try to continue to add to the collection. This is the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, the one by 4Kids. This has the entire series as well as the movie Turtles Forever, which is the only thing I've ever seen from this particular series was the Turtles Forever movie. But on here you get, how many discs do you get in here? You get 18 discs. 18 discs with 155 episodes. For about $50, which is not too bad for this. And I have the other Ninja Turtles series on DVD, the original 80s series, as well as the 2012 series. So I figured might as well continue the collection there. So definitely looking forward to checking this out again. But this is probably my favorite pickup of the entire week. I've talked about Valishard VHS tapes before in the past. I've actually shown you some videos where I've gotten some stuff in them, including Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the new movie, and the Bob's Burgers movie on video cassette. I've also gotten the Simpsons movie from them, Turning Red, and they were about to get rid of this one and move on to something else, but I had to pick this one up. I mean, I love the show so much. I know it's not on here, but I had to get it just for this. Look at that. Look at that. Close Enough Season 1, the J.G. Quintel's follow-up to regular show. Great show that was canceled after 3 seasons because of David Zaslav. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. It was a hit. It was a great show on HBO Max. They took it off the air because David Zaslav had to be a dick about it. So, luckily, I have the series on YouTube. I bought the entire series on YouTube before they eventually took it off. So I'm glad I have that. That's with me now, no matter what. And I have this right here. And you want to know how I know that this is not a playable tape, because it basically says right here, It says here on the bottom, this is not officially released tape. Don't be a narc, you freaking narc. I mean, that's pretty much what it says there. There's the back. But I know this isn't a real tape because if you take it out of here, you'll notice on the tape, it's Amadeus. Like someone basically is the person who made this took Amadeus, the sticker off of Amadeus, and put this on there, and it feels like the length of Amadeus, honestly, because Amadeus is a very long film. But yeah, you can definitely tell that this is not a real tape. But at the same time, I really don't care because I think it's still awesome. I love the show enough. They're probably never going to release this series on physical media anytime soon. So if this is the closest thing I ever get to a physical copy of Close Enough, then so be it. Even though it's not on there, I love that purchase. I'm glad I made that purchase. So I showed you the Best Buy Steelbooks from earlier in the store, and I have them here, the newest ones that I really wanted to get my hands on. So let me go ahead and show you these. These are the new Disney 100 Steelbooks that we have here. We have Cinderella, nice looking Steelbook for one of my favorite Disney movies, one of my all-time favorite movies actually. And this is the 4K release of the film, which I just showed you in the store was actually also the 4K release that was that I had when I got it from Disney Movie Club earlier in the year. That's now actually in stores, and you have that, and you have this too as well. Then next up you have Beauty and the Beast right here, and if you notice, I don't know if you can see it right there, but right there, I did it again. I did it with Quantumania earlier in the year, and I accidentally scratched this up. So I have no one to blame for that for myself. I could have easily just told them, hey, there was a scratch on here, can I get another copy of it? But you know what? I own up to that mistake. That was my fault for doing that, so I'm gonna accept it. It's still a nice looking steelbook. Beauty and the Beast, great movie. And then of course you have Frozen, right here with Elsa on the front. And all these are the 4K versions. I should also mention. And we're getting close to the end of these. There's a couple more that's coming out in October, and those are the last ones that are coming out. And then we have Nightmare Before Christmas coming in a couple of weeks. So definitely going to be looking forward to getting a lot of those. So. But this was, of course, the big new release of the weekend, and that is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This beautiful-looking steelbook. Look at that front. I mean, the front alone is worth it, but then flip the J card over. I told you this was Rocket's movie. Look at him. Look at him, man. Like, that's incredible. I mean, I feel like Randy Marsh when I looked at this steelbook for the first time. It's beautiful! Like, this is a beautiful-looking steelbook. This is probably one of the best steelbooks I've seen in a long, long time. It's a beautiful-looking steelbook. I'm so glad I was able to get it. That I pre-ordered they made the announcement that it was coming. I know I could have easily just waited until they actually got it in the stores. Like, you can still get Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania on steelbook, as well as Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, as well as Avatar: The Way of Water, but. You know what? Better to be safe than sorry. I learned that the hard way a couple of years ago, and I've tried my best to pre-order as many steelbooks as I can before they get sold out in the stores. And they didn't have this in the stores, so pre-ordering paid off. And like I said, I got a couple of copies already, and you know what? I had to get another one. Just look at that. That's a great cover right there. That's the teaser poster that they had when they first had the trailer come out in December. It's a great-looking, beautiful-looking slipcover. It's a great-looking slipcover from the Disney Movie Club. I had to get my hands on this one. I know I bought 4 copies of this movie pretty much, but I love this movie. I love Guardians of the Galaxy so much. I have multiple copies of the other movies. I had to do it for this one, and I just had to get my hands on this one. I found it at a good price. I couldn't pass it up. Just a phenomenal, phenomenal-looking set. And it also came with a picture, too. If you didn't believe me that this was Rocket's movie, there you go. He has his own little lithograph that came with the thing I bought off of eBay. So yeah, that's the stuff I got online this week. And now let me go ahead and show you the rest of the stuff I picked up today. And keeping with the theme today, I got Guardians of the Galaxy, the regular Blu-ray version, and also the Guardians of the Galaxy 4K set, which I really do like this set a lot. I really do think it's a nice-looking set. I mean, I'm glad I picked it up. It's the last copy it was also the last copy, too. If it wasn't the last copy, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but it was the last copy they had in the store, so I picked that up. It was the last copy of this, which I was going to pick up regardless, but I'm so glad that they had it, because when I looked last night, like I said, they said they had 2 of them, and I only saw 1 in there, so Somebody bought one of them, and I was lucky enough to get this other one too. But the Big Lebowski, I already told you I did a video. I just did talk on Time About the Movies. I talked about this movie yesterday. One of my all-time favorite movies. One of the most quotable movies ever. Fantastic, fantastic film. I love this film. I have this already on several copies on Blu-ray and DVD. Had to get another copy of it because why not? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I will more than double dip for movies like The Big Lebowski and Guardians of the Galaxy. So all of this and all of that stuff over there. Overall, a really good day. So there you go. That's pretty much everything that happened today. I got a ton of stuff. I got to see 2 movies today. One great movie and one not so much. But I will get into those movies on tomorrow's Talking About the Movies. And if you go to my other channel, the Reviewing Network Live, there's going to be a video coming up pretty soon about me talking about the Trolls Band Together trailer. Not the trailer that came out months ago that was online. The one that's been in theaters on Barbie, Haunted Mansion, and now Ninja Turtles. I finally got a video of it today so I can do a full-on trailer review for it. And Universal has not released a trailer for this online for no real reason. I mean, you would think you'd want a third film from your Trolls franchise to have as many trailers out as you can to get the word out, but no, so far this trailer has not been available online. So I took a video of it so I can do a full-on trailer review. That's going to be coming up later tonight on the other channel, the Reviewing Network Live, which go ahead and subscribe to that channel, because also tomorrow is finally the day when I do my full-length preview episode of the Reviewing Network Live. We've already got some topics to talk about. We're going to be talking about the weekend box office. I'll talk about some of my favorite theater experiences, some stories that some weird stories from theaters as well, some news stories from the past week, and some recommendations as well, some other things as well. So so get ready for that. That's going to be coming up tomorrow night. And once again, go and check out that channel. I'll put a link to the channel in the corner there, and also in the description below as well. So I think that's about it. I mean, next week, of course, is going to be Steel City Con. It's that time of the year again, so there's going to be a new video every day of the Comic-Con, and it's going to be very interesting, especially with the writers and actors strike going on right now. A lot of the celebrities that said they were coming are still coming to this, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that pans out. So I'm really, really curious to see how that pans out. So that should be a ton of fun. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we'll be selling at our table. If you're coming to the show, look for us down at Section J, and on Saturday you'll see me wearing the Reviewing Network Live t-shirt I got for the day on Saturday, so definitely be on the lookout for that. So that's going to be next week, but in the meantime, it's all about getting ready for then. So still going to be plenty of videos coming your way over the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for that. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and check out some of the other episodes of movie stuff I've done on the other page you're about to see coming up. So I guess that's it. With all that said, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time making it as always, and I will see you guys next time for the next video. So until then, take care. I was literally about to end the video, and I thought, you know what? Let's go inside Walmart for a little bit. Why not? I could make this a quick movie stop episode for tomorrow, but screw it. I'm going to do it now. Getting close to Halloween. And of course, we're going to head into the electronics section, see if they got that Guardians Walmart exclusive. I'm probably not going to get it. If I'm going to get it, I might try to get it to sell, but it actually looks empty from one over here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's empty, but they're getting ready for Tuesday with Fast and Furious. And we got Guardians 3 here. They don't have the Walmart exclusive, which probably for the better, because like I said, I was probably going to just try to sell it anyway. John Wick, Avatar. See if we can find something over here. This is another new release this week. Maggie Moore's. Avoid the Moors. Ooh, John Slattery directed this. John Hamm, Tina Fey. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to probably pick it up. If I don't find anything else, this might be a possibility. Oh, I forgot this was coming out. Pitch Perfect Bumper in Berlin. The Pitch Perfect spin-off series with Adam Devine in it. For $20. You know what? I like the other Pitch Perfect movies, except for the third one, but I never got to see this one, so this might be a possibility if I can't find the other thing I'm looking for. And I think I see it. There it is. The focus. There we go. The Groot Gold cassette. For 18 bucks, it's actually better than the Barnes & Noble one, which is 20. But that's coming with me. And it does look like everything else is about the same stuff. I would have thought because now we're in August now, they would have changed some of these out. But it looks like it's very much the same stuff they had before. If I see anything different, I will let you know. Up. Wait a minute. We have some new stuff here. Some new slipcovers. The Scooby-Doo, Free Willy, Beethoven, Peanuts, Land Before Time, Brady Bunch, Rugrats, Bad News Bears, Popeye, The Munsters, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Galaxy Quest, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Tremors, Fast and Furious, Equalizer, The Mist, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, Smokey and the Bandit, Lost Boys, Highlander, Rambo. I think I'm going to have to get a couple of these. But which ones? I have some other stuff too, like, well, clearly nobody wants to see a remake of The River Wild, but we also have Are You Afraid of the Dark? Ghost Island that came out. Of course, everybody's got to have this. Nope. I want to get all these, but I can only get a couple of them. And this is the pile that I have to choose from. This is not going to be easy to do. Alright, I made my decision. I put Popeye back. I put Bad News Bears back. I want to get the Ninja Turtles ones, but I'm going to hold off on those for now. Galaxy Quest I didn't get. I put Star Trek back. I put Jurassic Park back. And essentially, it came down to these 6 right here. I'm going to get Beethoven, I'm going to get Peanuts, I'm going to get Rugrats, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, and The Equalizer. And I'll come back for the rest of them at another day and time. And still going to get this, though. God damn it, Walmart. Just god damn it. I was so close to getting out of there with nothing, and then you had to bring out those new slipcovers, and of course I had to grab a couple of them, and there was a lot more that I could have grabbed. I already talked about the ones that I wanted to get, but I put down. I didn't get the Jurassic Park one, I didn't get the Ninja Turtles ones, I didn't get Galaxy Quest, I didn't get Popeye, I didn't get Star Trek. I'll try to get those at another time. I just couldn't afford to get all of them right now. But I got the ones that I got here, and over $100 later. But we did get the one thing that I was going to get in there and get regardless, and that was the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 cassette tape, a collectible gold cassette. This is the Groot one. I have the Rocket one I got last week in the last video I did. And those are probably the only 2 I'm going to be able to get, because I think those other ones, the other 7 in the series, are going to be very hard to get, because I'd have to get them online. But I'll briefly show you the ones I picked, the slipcovers I did pick up. These were the coolest ones to me, and these are the ones I just had to have. So I got The Equalizer. Might as well go ahead and get ready to watch these again for the new movie coming out on Labor Day. Of course, I got to add to the Ghostbusters collection, the Ghostbusters 3 movie collection. This has Ghostbusters Afterlife, Ghostbusters, and Ghostbusters 2. Of course, I have to get the Back to the Future trilogy to add to that collection. I had to get the Rugrats 3 movie collection. I had to get the Peanuts collection. And last but not least, the Beethoven collection. Gotta get those. Like, those are childhood. That's my childhood right there. Rugrats, Peanuts, and Beethoven. And then Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and The Equalizer. And I was gonna do so well. I was about to go out of Walmart, just get that one thing, and then that's it. But nope. The Walmart gods toyed with me today, and they beat me once again. So, yeah, so those are the things I picked up. I wasn't even going to go to Walmart. I thought, you know what the heck, I was going to go there, show off the Guardians of the Galaxy exclusive. It's not there, unfortunately, so, and there was a couple of other things I showed you I almost got. I almost got Pitch Perfect, the Bumper in Berlin thing, but I put that back. I almost got Are You Afraid of the Dark? Ghost Island, I put that back. But I did grab these slipcovers, and I might as well grab them, because you never know which ones are going to be there next time I'm there, and which ones are not. So, so now this is officially the end of this week's Movie Stop episode, and you know, honestly, I hope I don't go out again this weekend, because I've already spent enough. I got to get ready for Steel City Con. I got to get the money for that later in the week. So there's going to be more purchases made later in the week. Hopefully, I won't spend too much more money, but I will say, though, I did see that this Walmart, I think, is going to get a renovation, because there's construction right in front of me, and maybe they're going to add on to it or something like that. So I'm really curious to see what this is going to be like now, because this place has been open now for 20 years. Here is right here in this area. This place opened back up in 2003. It's been 20 years, and going to be very curious to see what this place looks like once they finish with the construction. So, like I said, quick trip to Walmart. This is a bonus bit to the video here. I was about to end it, and I thought, you know what, I'll go here, see if I can find some stuff, and I got some stuff, all right. So anyway, with that said, I am out for real this time, and I will see you guys in the next video. So this time, for reals. I'll see you next time, and until then, take care.